Bridget, blessings everyone, and welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Celia Farran. It is the 2nd of February. It is 2022, a very auspicious and magical day for so many reasons. It's Imbolc, it's Bridget's day, and we are going to focus on healing and blessings. Let's see who's here, and if you're just tuning in, please type your name, or not your name, type where you're tuning in from, and please tag friends and share with friends so that they can join us. Linda's here from Kensington. Cecilia is saying mom in spring greens, winter white, awaiting Bridget and Celia. So if you see Cecilia Farran in the chat room, that is my mother. It's not me. I am multitasking a lot, but I can't do those two things at the same time. Guptabla is saying hi Celia. Dale is saying blessings. Celia's Amethyst is saying Tacoma, Washington. You're not far from where I am physically right now. A Facebook user, they're not giving me your name, I'm sorry, is saying Louisiana. And a Facebook user, sorry, they're not giving me your name, is saying Illinois. So I am currently physically on Whidbey Island in Langley, Washington, and also in your screen, wherever you are, that's where I am. Facebook user is saying Yakutsk, Oregon. I may not have said that right, so sorry. Peggy is saying hi from Newfoundland. Oh, wonderful. And Robert is saying, I am the second son born in the second day of the second month. My birthday is today, 2/2/2022, and you're 46. Wow, Robert, that's amazing. And Aaron Aurelia's here. Wonderful. Hi, Aaron. Had a nice chat with you today, and Katie's here as well with softly falling snow from Michigan. I won't be able to pay as close attention to your chat comments this show because I'm doing a lot of things, but I promise I will read every single comment in the next few days or so. All right, so I hope you're getting settled, and wherever you've been today, that you are coming to a place of groundedness and centeredness, because we are going to do a lot more deep dive into Bridget than I typically do in other shows. A lot of you know me as a comedian as well. This concert isn't going to be so much about funniness or playfulness. It's going to be a little more sacred, a little more deep, and I invite you to take some deep breaths and just get centered and come to this place here in the now. Raven is saying here from Maine, Sanctuary of Brigid is here. Wonderful, wonderful. Which reminds me, we have several different venues online that are hosting today, aside from just my channels and my pages. I see Penny's here, Penny and Rob from Arizona. Hi. Hi, it's so great that you're here. Christina's here saying hello to everyone from Illinois. So we're also being hosted by Sanctuary of Bridget, which is a page on Facebook. We're being hosted by the wonderful people on the Bridget Grove Creative Circle. So that's Molly and her crew, wonderful folks there. So if you're there, welcome. And we also have Regina here with her group, The Way of the Goddess. Most of those folks will probably be in Newfoundland because that's where Regina is. So thank you for hosting and thank you for being here. And if you're on one of those pages, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just so you know how it works. So I sometimes say a Facebook user. That's because if you're on Facebook, I can't always tell what your name is. If you go to YouTube and you watch on YouTube, that's when I can tell who it is and what name it is when it comes up. I see all the comments because I'm getting them from all the different feeds. If you're on Facebook, you're only going to see the comments of the group that you're in. If you switch to YouTube, you'll see all the comments just like I do. That's just an FYI, and you can make your choices from there. All right, everyone, we are going to do some really sweet things. We're going to call in Bridget, call in the directions. Then we are going to do a Bridget Flame lighting, which will be really sweet. I have a nice little story about that. Then we'll do a meditation, and we'll do a healing section. So a lot of you have shared with me some of your healing desires for yourself and for others. So we'll have a section that is just specifically to put energy and focus towards healing. for those who need it right now. And we'll do a house blessing, a Bridget house blessing, and several other things in there. So we're going to get started so that we can begin all of these wonderful, juicy things. Let's start by calling in Goddess Bridget, Saint Bridget. If you're new to Bridget, she's one of my favorite goddesses, if not my most favorite goddess. She comes from the Celtic tradition, but people celebrate and honor her all over the world. She has many different names. Some people call her Bridget, Bridie, Brigid. There's so many different ways that she is called, but all coming to the presence of Bridget of Kildare, Ireland. And I'll talk more about that later. So let's call her in. And we'll call in the directions as well to create a sacred space. We are calling for you to be here with us now. We are calling for you. To be here with us now. Bridie, Bridget, Brigid, we are calling for you, calling for you. We are calling for you to be here with us now. Bridie, Bridget, Brigid, you have all so many names. We call to you to be here with us now, to be present wherever we are, whatever space we're in. We call you to be with us. You are new beginnings and spring and bright blessings. You are the flame, the fire of eternity. You are the healing waters. You are spring. You are the melting of the snow, the bringing of the green and the lambs and new life. Bridget, please be here with us now. And Bridget of the North, we call to you as you are grounding beneath our feet. You are the new earth. You are the life of plants pushing up through the ground. You are the new lambs and the new milk. Bridget of the North, be here with us now. Bridget of the East, we call to you your inspiration. You are the breeze blowing on the wind. You are the air that fills our lungs and brings us new life, new energy, new ideas, and new beginnings. Bridget of the East, be here with us now. Oh, Bridget of the South, your fire, your passion. You are what connects us. You are what helps our creativity, our power, our growth. You are what brings tribe together so that we may not feel so alone. Bridget, your hearth fires keep us warm and safe. Bridget of the South, be here with us now. And Bridget of the West, your healing waters, your sacred wells, your holy springs, please bring your energy to us, your healing energy of flow, of being fluid. Water is life, and you bring us life, vitality, health, and well-being. Bridget of the West, be here with us now. And Bridget of above, you are known as the eternal, the exalted one, also the sun, the greatest, highest power of heat, light, and life energy. Bridget of above, be here with us now. And Bridget of below, Bridget below our feet, below the earth, down into the molten core. We call you up to be here with us now, to be present, to be whole, to be alive, to be fully within ourselves. Bridget, from below, please be here with us now. And Brigid of our hearts, Brigid of our hearts, our big, bold, beautiful, passionate, fiery hearts, where we love, where we care, where we feel, where we connect. Brigid of compassion, Brigid of peace, Brigid of love, please be within us, in our hearts, in our center, in our core. Brigid of our hearts, please be here with us now. Bridget, bridey, exalted one, you are welcome here. And also we welcome any ancestral spirits, any guides, angels, teachers, all plant medicine beings, animal medicine beings, all mythical, magical creatures. We call you to be here with us now as we open to your presence, your loving, your healing, your teaching, and your guidance. And I welcome you now to call in any other spirits, teachers, angels, guides, anything that feels true and right for you to call in to create a sacred space for your healing, your growth, your energy, your power, and your new beginnings. Take a moment. Bridget, we welcome you. In all your shapes and all your forms and all of your blessings, we welcome you to be here with us, here in spirit now. Thank you for your presence. We are grateful, grateful, grateful. We are calling for you now. Bless your faithfulness as you tend your flame. We bless your beauty as we sing your holy name. We bless your healing waters flowing from your heart. We bless your wisdom as you remind us who we are. Bridget, calling for you. We are calling for you. We are calling for you to be here with us now. Beautiful, bright Bridget blessings. We have called Bridget in, wherever you are in this big, wide, wonderful world. May you feel the presence of Bridget, Goddess Bridget and Saint Bridget, for she is both. And may you feel the peace within as we move on to light Bridget's flame. So some of you may be totally new to Bridget. This may be a very different idea for you or concept. Bridget, as I mentioned, is a Celtic goddess, but she is celebrated all over the world. I once had a wonderful experience at the Parliament of the World's Religions in Salt Lake City. I was honored to be able to sing a song for Selena Fox's Brigid healing ritual blessing. There were people from all over the world of all different religions and faiths, like something like 10,000 or more people. And when Selena asked, are you Bridget followers and devotees? And everyone in the room seemed to be. And she said, where are you from? And we heard from people all over the world, not just from the British Isles or the UK, but from South America, from Brazil, from Portugal, from Japan. There are people all over the world that celebrate and honor Goddess and Saint Bridget. And we're here to celebrate her this evening. Let me get it ready for you so that we can have our next part of the event, which is lighting Bridget's flame. It is Imbolc, Imbolc being the halfway point between winter solstice and spring equinox, the time of new beginnings and new life and springtime. And what I'd like to share with you is I thought I would be in Arizona for this concert, where my water that I've collected from Bridget's Well in Kildare is, and where my candle from Kildare is. And it turns out I didn't go back to Arizona quite yet, so I'm here in Washington State and didn't have my supplies, my sacred supplies. So I reached out to the community here, and a wonderful lady named Tabitha stepped forward saying she had water and a candle, and we met recently, and this is the beautiful candle that she shared with me. This candle, I'll put it over here so you can really see it. This candle was lit from the flame that was lit from the flame that was lit from the flame of Kildare. And if you are a flame tender, you know that the flame does not weaken in the slightest. In fact, if I had anything to say about it, I would say that the flame expands the more we share it and the more we pass it on. So this is lit from the flame that was lit from the flame that was lit from the flame of Kildare. And what's fun is that I decided that I was going to write a song called Lit from the Flame. And I started it. I'm going to share with you just a little bit. So this is gratitude to Tabitha. Let me see if I can say your name right. Pershala. And for providing this flame, as well as the water that we'll use later on. And so Tabitha, if you're out there, you helped inspire this song, which will become a fully produced song later, but I just want to share it with you. Here's the drum part. It'll be looped. And here's the part that I will create a loop to later. That was lit by the flame, that was lit by the flame of Kildare. Lit by the flame, that was lit by the flame, that was lit by the flame of Kildare. Goddess Bridget's flame. Goddess Bridget's flame. That was lit by the flame of Kildare. Goddess Bridget's flame. That was lit by the flame, that was lit by the flame of Kildare. Lit by the flame, that was lit by the flame, that was lit by the flame of Kildare. So this is the candle that we will be lighting this evening. If you have a candle and you would like to light your flame with us, get it ready and start thinking about your intention for this next phase of the cycle of the season. What do you want to create in your life? What do you want to start anew? What are you leaving behind and what are you bringing in? What is your passion and your desire? What healing would you like? And who else would you like to bless in lighting your candles? So think about that as I prepare for this next part of lighting Bridget's flame. And we will shortly. What I will do is light this flame, and then I will light a smaller flame and keep that here by my side for the rest of the concert. The flame. In Bridget's name, we light 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 the flame. So I want to invite you to bring your candle forward and join me as we light Bridget's flame, lit from the flame that was lit from the flame that was lit from the flame of Kildare. Take a deep breath to ground and focus. Bring yourself fully present to this moment. Bring your intentions. Bring your love and bring your heart. The more you bring the love, the more powerful it is. If you do not have a candle, no worries. It's all about intention. In Bridget's name, we light the flame. In Bridget's name, we light the flame. Are you ready? In Bridget's name, we light this flame, this candle of truth, this candle of blessings, healing, spirit, joy, power, passion. We light this flame of Bridget. Bridget, be here with us now with your flame and your beautiful light. In Bridget's name, we light the flame. 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 And now I invite you to gaze into your flame. If you don't have one, imagine a flame. Take a few deep and cleansing, grounding breaths as we settle in for a meditation of becoming Bridget's flame. So breathing, becoming present, let whatever happened for you today melt away and come here and be here now. We will be doing a little different sort of a breath for this meditation. So you'll take a deep breath in through your nose. And I invite you on your exhale to purse your lips as if you are blowing sweetly and serenely onto hot coals to grow and glow that heat, that passion, that fire, that energy. So you take a breath in through your nose and breathing onto the coals to expand the heat, the warmth, the light, the energy. So I invite you to step into that new rhythm of breathing, focusing the breath and the energy. And if you'd like to close your eyes, or if you'd like to keep your eyes on the flame, whatever works for you is best. So I invite you to keep your eyes on the flame or hold that flame in your mind's eye and imagine as you're breathing in through your nose and blowing sweetly and serenely out through your pursed lips. Imagine that this fire of Brigid is almost like growing roots and becoming roots of a tree, but made out of lava, made out of sparkly, fiery red lava, growing roots down deep, deep, deep into the earth, and accessing that center core, and feeling the power from within the earth, then being drawn up through those fiery roots into your root chakra. No matter where you are, if you're sitting or standing or lying down, feel the surface that you are on. Feel the connection to it and ground to this fiery, powerful energy of Bridget, Bridget's flame. As we now breathe deeply in through our nose and blow onto those warm embers slowly, sweetly, serenely. On your next inhale, I invite you to draw that fire. It's a fire that does not burn. It is pure energy. Draw it up into your root chakra and feel that warmth and connectedness to your own self, to the earth, and also to others, to your community, to your tribe, to your loved ones, and to all, connecting in community with the fire of Brigid. And on your next inhale, draw that sweet breath up into your nose and exhale out onto those coals to bring that warmth into the room, the space you're in. Feel the warmth now being drawn up into your belly. The belly, the womb space, whether you have a womb or not, it is the creative dark space. And we're bringing in this warm, gentle light with these hot coals that are expanding and opening. There's a flame here that does not burn. It only transmutes, takes anything and everything that is no longer serving you, all the stories, all the programs and patterns, and melts them away. And in their place, Bridget replaces it with love, peace, creativity, light, and connection. Breathing in through the nose, and on your next exhale, just breathing sweetly and serenely onto those hot coals, expanding that energy, feeling that warmth in the belly. Now drawing that up with the next in-breath up to your solar plexus, your power center, your center of will, your center of might. This is where you get things done. This is where you bring your energy forth into the world and become a force of nature, of power. Power that does not destroy, but power that supports and expands and brings grace to all of your actions. Feel this powerful Bridget's flame in your will center. This is where it all happens. This is where your choices become reality because you take action with that fiery flame that does not burn, but only heals, ignites, and empowers. On your next inhale through the nose, feel that flame of Bridget now entering up into your heart. Feel the heart space getting warmer and sweeter and softer, opening, melting, and on that exhale, bring that sweet breath to blowing on those coals, those embers, giving them more energy, more life, more power, more love, more grace, warming the heart. Feeling Bridget's flame entering the heart from down deep in the earth, all the way up through the root, through the belly, through the will center, into the heart. And then feel that on your next inhale, drawing that flame up into your throat chakra, your space of expression. This is where you speak your truth. Let Bridget's flame melt away any and all fears, doubts, insecurities of expressing who you are and what is right and true for you. Allow the warming flame of Bridget to melt away any and all stories that you have told yourself about who you are and what you have the right to express. Feel this in your throat chakra and replace any fears or doubts or limitations with full expression, truth, light, kindness, grace. This is Bridget's flame bringing you to presence in your voice, in your expression. On on that next inhale, draw it up through your nose and draw that fiery heart flame of Brigid up into the center of your mind. This is a magical, magical space. Burn away any and all old traumas, stories, patterns, hurts. They no longer serve, so allow them to melt away with Bridget's fiery flame. And in the place of all that old story, this is where the mind is so powerful that whatever you think, whatever you imagine, you can and will create. Call on Bridget's fire to make it so. This powerful, magical tool of our minds. Feel that heat. Feel the fire. Feel the fire in the head. On your next inhale, draw Bridget's fire up from the mind through the skull into a crown, your sovereign space of your crown chakra. And imagine those fires, the flames of that fire, taking the shape of a crown. On top of your head, your sovereignty. This is where you know your truth. You live your truth. You are the place where your destiny finds you. This is where you need not do anything. Stand in your power and all comes. Because you are royalty. You are worthy. You are deserving. You are here. You are valuable. And allow this flame that we have drawn up from the ground, from those wonderful roots that came down through Bridget's flame, which is in front of you, down, down, down to the earth, and then drawn back up through our bodies, through our beings, our bellies, our centers, our hearts, from our voice up into our minds, our crowns, up, 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 up to the sun. This most powerful, powerful, powerful energy of the sun. For Bridget, you are known as the exalted one and also our sun energy, bringing life to this planet. Feel your energy connecting not just to the sun, but also down below to the molten, molten core of the earth. And in this, we now become Bridget's flame. It is not something outside of us. It's not something to look at or hope to have. We have it. It is within us. It is within you now. It is within me now. It is within us now. And as you feel yourself becoming Bridget's flame, find any other pieces or parts of yourself that need a little more attention, a little more light, a little more warmth, a little more melting away. And call in any parts that would like to be more fully realized, more actualized, present, and true for you. Take a moment for yourself. Goddess Bridget, Saint Bridget, be here with us, be here in us, be here all around us. We are your flame. We are your light. We are your healing power. We are your presence and your grace. We are new beginnings. We are powerful beyond all measure. And we call you in. In Bridget's name, we light the flame. In Bridget's name, we light the flame. In Bridget's name, we are the flame. In Bridget's name, we light the flame. I invite you to take a deep and cleansing breath in. Let go of the breath that you were doing before and just some deep, cleansing, clearing breaths. Come back to the room, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Be with the flame that is in front of you or in your mind's eye. In Bridget's name, we light the flame. We become the flame. We are the flame. Bridget, 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 in Bridget's name, we light the flame. 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 Goddess Bridget, our hearts are open, our minds are free, our hands devoted. We gather round to weave a spell. We bring our prayers to your sacred word. Goddess Bridget, our hearts are open, our minds are free, our hands devoted. We light the flame. In Bridget's name, we light the flame. In Bridget's name, we light the flame. Goddess Bridget, our hearts are open, our minds are free, our hands devoted. We gather round to weave a spell. We bring our prayers to your sacred word. Goddess Bridget, our hearts are open, our minds are free, our hands devoted. We gather round to weave a spell. We bring our prayers to your sacred word. Goddess Bridget, our hearts are open, our minds are free, our hands devoted. We gather round to weave a spell. We bring our prayers to your sacred word. Goddess Bridget, our hearts are open, our minds are free, our hands devoted. We gather round to weave a spell. We bring our prayers to your sacred word. Goddess Bridget, our hearts are open, our minds are free, our hands devoted. We gather round to weave a spell. We bring our prayers to your sacred word. Goddess Bridget, our hearts are open, our minds are free, our hands devoted. We gather round to weave a spell. We bring our prayers to your sacred word. Goddess Bridget, our hearts are open, our minds are free, our hands devoted. We gather round to weave a spell. We bring our prayers to your sacred well. Goddess Bridget, our hearts are open, our minds are free, our hands devoted. We gather round to weave a spell. We bring our prayers to your sacred well. Goddess Bridget, our hearts are open, our minds are free, our hands devoted. We gather round to weave a spell. We bring our prayers to your sacred well. We bring our prayers to your sacred well. Oh, Brady, Bridget. Oh, Goddess Bridget, Saint Bridget, you radiant fire of the sun. And I want to give a shout out to Erin Aurelia, who is out there, who inspired that piece. She adapted a poem, an 11th century Brigid poem. That's where those words came from. And she posted it somewhere in one of the Brigid groups online. And that's how I came to meet Erin. And sometimes when I look at lyrics, melodies just come, and that's what happens with that one. I do intend to record that one soon and create a loop for it as well. I also want to give out a shout to Erin because she just finished a wonderful book. And I want to make sure I say it right. It's a forthcoming book named The Torch of Brigitte and Flame Tending for Transformation. So if you'd like more connection with Bridget or to become a flame tender, make sure you check out Erin. I don't know when the book will be out, but Erin Aurelia on Facebook, and she may be in the chat right now, and you could connect with her there as well. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. So we have lit Bridget's flame. We've done a meditation to become Bridget's flame. We've called Bridget in. And now we would like, I would like to sing a song for you called Ancestor Goddess Brigid. Just checking on a couple of messages here. Tara is saying, blessings, Maribeth, the wonderful you're connecting. Lori is saying, my daughter's birthday is February 2nd. Without knowing about the goddess yet, I named her Brie 46 years ago. In Davis, California, she became tired of being teased about being the French cheese Brie, so she changed it to Sabrina. At least it still has Brie in it. That's really cool. You named your daughter Bridget on Bridget's Day, but you didn't even know till later. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oliver's here saying hello from Orlando. Michelle is here replying to Lori. I'm glad you are all connecting out there. So this song is called Ancestor Goddess Brigid. Let me get it ready for you. For those who are unfamiliar with Bridget, it's not necessarily something you've followed or haven't really seen images of her. Typically, she is depicted as a Celtic-looking woman, very tall, slender, with fair skin and long red hair, which sounds a lot like me. And if you look at pictures, a lot of people send me pictures of Bridget, artistic renderings, because they think she looks a lot like me. And so I have a kindred spirit with Bridget in that respect. And so I wrote this song called Ancestor Goddess Brigid. I wrote it when I was walking the Trail of Tears in Missouri, along the Missouri River, calling to Bridget when I was in a dark place and really needed her connection, protection, inspiration, and light. All right. Rita is saying, much love to you, sister. I'm glad you're here, Rita. I did get your blessing, and we'll get to that point as well.
Goddess Brigid, this is my invitation, this is my invocation. You are Brigitte, how I need you to guide me. Oh, Brigitte, come to me, for I need your spirit inside me. I got lost in my own heart. Oh, Brigitte, how I need you here now.
That song is called Ancestor Goddess, Brigide. It is on the Bridget Songs compilation, which is Name Your Own Price on Bandcamp. So if that song or any of these songs speak to you, most of them are recorded and available to you for download. I'm asking for a very minimal $10 suggested donation for this event. And one of the ways that you can donate is by downloading music. So I like to create a nice win-win. You get a concert, you get a healing, you get all the good vibes, and you get to download music for Name Your Own Price that you can then listen to again and again at your own convenience. There's a whole album of Bridget songs with karaoke tracks, so that if you wanted to listen to the Bridget songs and sing along, I can be your backup singer. There's usually several of the tracks have tracks where you can use them for your ceremonies as karaoke tracks. So go check that out. Peggy saying, beautiful song that made me cry. Oh, Peggy. Sweet sister. Michelle saying, replying to Katie, I'm in Northeast Indiana. Judy is saying, hi, Celia. Hi, Judy. Erin Aurelia is here. Wonderful. Glad you're here, sister. She's saying, beautiful. Kern is saying, bright blessings from Indiana. We have quite a few folks here, and we are going to continue forward with Bridget blessings, Bridget songs, music, and Bridget goodness. Speaking of Bridget goodness, I want to mention that there is a group hosting us today called Sanctuary of Bridget. Laura and Cariel, I'm not sure I'm saying your name right. I'm so sorry if I'm not, Cariel. They just released a book called Bridget's Light Anthology. It's available everywhere you buy books, and it's got wonderful material in it. So if you're looking to do a deeper dive into Bridget, go check them out. Sanctuary of Bridget is their page, and their book is called Bridget's Light Anthology. And if you're tuning in from the Sanctuary of Bridget page, hello, glad you are watching. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, let's pick up the pace a little bit. We have called Bridget in. We've lit the flame. We've become the flame. We've done the meditations. We're really bringing in a lot of good Bridget juju. That's not easy to say. Bridget juju. And now we're going to dance. If you feel like dancing, by all means, get out of your chair and dance. Need a few things for this? This is the very first Bridget song that I ever wrote. It's called Bridget's Song. So original, right? I need to get it ready for you. It is looped, and this one, some of the loops that I've created for you this evening, I created a little in advance, because if I do them live and in real time, they take a long time to develop them. So that's why some of the loops you're hearing are already in the looper. And we are moving along so that Bridget's Flame. Lit by the flame that was lit by the flame that was lit by the flame of Gilded. I didn't intend to do that. It just came on. I thought, why not? All right. Like I mentioned, this is the very first Bridget song that I ever wrote. And what I did is I took the qualities of Bridget and put them into the song. So it's really about her. And Bridget, as I mentioned a couple of times, is a goddess and a saint. She was a goddess first. So she's very well known in the Celtic tradition. She is very well revered. And my suspicion is that when the Catholicism came into Ireland, they knew that they had to keep Bridget in the mix. And so they adopted her as a saint. She's an adopted saint, but she is a true goddess. What I love about her is that she bridges the two worlds, from the old religion and the new religion. If you go to the temple in Kildare, the Brigidine sisters are Catholic, and they refer to her as Saint Bridget, but are also very sweet when you say Goddess Brigid. So what I love about Bridget is that people of all paths gather around to sing her name. People from all traditions all over the world will pray to Bridget for healing, for growth, for peace, for blessings, and for transformation. And this song talks about that too. Goddess Bridget, peace, weaver, healer, poet, queen, melt the snow and bring the spring. Saint Bridget, gold bender, keeper of the flame. Blessed Imbolc, we sing your name. 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 Goddess Bridget, keeper of the flame. Goddess Bridget, peace, weaver, healer, poet, queen. Melt the snow and bring the spring. Saint Bridget, gold bender, keeper of the flame. Blessed Imbolc, we sing your name. 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 Goddess Bridget, keeper of the flame. Goddess Bridget, peace, weaver, healer, poet, queen. Bridget's song. Bridget's song. That was fun. More energy going on there. That song is on the, it's probably on one of the Goddess compilation albums as well. If you go to Bandcamp, you can see all kinds of different music there. Look for the Bridget Songs CD or compilation. It's not actually a CD, it's only digitally available. And then there's 2 Goddess Songs compilations where there are Bridget songs interspersed into other Goddess songs. Go check them out on Bandcamp, and that is a wonderful way to donate for the concert and get music. Michelle is saying, this is so much more than the music. Oh, bless you. Thank you. I'm glad. Tara is saying, Celia's music, Brigid, and homemade hot cider. I'm having the best evening. Aw, that's sweet. Homemade hot cider. That sounds good. That reminds me, I'm going to wet my whistle with my tea here. And Katie is saying, my favorite song. So yes, that is available as a download. There's also a live version of it somewhere. If that's of interest to you, message me, because I can't really think of how to tell you where to find it. Tattooed Grandma is here saying, great music. I'm so glad, Tattooed Grandma, that you found a way in, because I saw you earlier. You weren't able to see the picture, so yay that you're here. Sheila is saying, after drama last night, I am rejoicing that I have a goddess I can follow closely. So sorry for the drama, and so glad you have a goddess that you can follow closely. Peggy's clapping, and Guptaba's saying fun. Yes. Wonderful. All right. We've done some work with Bridget's fire, but Bridget is also known as a healing goddess of the healing waters. So we are going to move on to Bridget's healing water. I wrote this next song when I was taking a hike in Prescott, Arizona. Rita is saying, thank you, sister. Great to hear you and see you. I used PayPal to send you some gratitude. Thank you, Rita. I appreciate that. And Kern Green is saying, Anan says hi too. Hello, Anan. Love you both. Love you both. I miss you guys. I miss the road. I miss staying with friends like you and all the good chats and time and connection and community that we get together. All right. Just need to get this ready and tuned up for you for this next song. As I mentioned, I wrote it when I was taking a hike in Prescott, Arizona, where there is water, but not quite as much as there is where I am right now. I'm surrounded by water, hence being on an island, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Some of you have been following me on my social media, and you can see all of my posts and all the pictures that I like to share with you from my hikes and whatnot. Our candle is still going, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to transfer it to another candle because it might go out, and I wouldn't like that much. And you know what I did last year is I had this beautiful white sand, and I put blue candles. They were birthday candles, like little stick candles. I put the blue candles in as the form of a Bridget's cross, and I lit those candles for a blessing. But I learned something in that process. Those candles burn down really, really, really quickly, and when they burn out, that's when the smoke goes into the air, and I was having a hard time singing because I was getting the smoke in my lungs and on my vocal cords. So, lesson learned, and now I'm just doing one candle. And lighting another one. So we can keep Bridget's flame going. Wonderful. Peggy's saying, Washington is beautiful. My sister lived there. It's so green. It is so green. Facebook user is saying, music is my connection to the poetry goddess, and I'm a follower of hers as well as the Morrigan. I am truly touched by your music, sister. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I don't know who that is because it's only telling me it's a Facebook user, and I apologize about that. DJ Thomas is saying, it's the night before my birthday. Best night ever. Wonderful. Happy early birthday, DJ. That's really, really sweet. All right. Just making sure we're still good and tuned. This is called Bridget's Well, because as Bridget is a flame tender, she's also a goddess of the healing waters. And if you go to Ireland and you drive around, you'll see signs that say Bridget's Well this way. And that's sort of how I did it when I drove around Ireland. I just looked for signs that looked like things I'd be interested in and drove in that direction. I'll talk more about that later. Bridget's Well, people go to Bridget's Wells and leave prayer flags and candles and pictures of their loved ones and crutches sometimes because they've been healed. And there are Bridgets wells all over Ireland, not just in Kildare, but I do have some water from the Kildare well that Tabitha was kind enough to share with me so that I could share it with you for the blessing section, which is coming up. So we will be doing some more healing blessings in the very near future. I don't think you can hear that guitar yet. Let's make sure that you can. My favorite line in this song is, let it all go, let it all go. Surrender your heart for the goddess to unfold. Let it all go, release your woes to the flame that burns and the water that flows.
Surrender your heart for the goddess to unfold. Let it all go, release your woes to the flame that burns and the water that flows. Make your way to the sacred well where Bridget and her sisters dwell. Bring your worries and your concerns to the healing waters and the fire that burns. Let it all go, let it all go. Surrender your heart for the goddess to unfold. Let it all go, release your woes to the flame that burns and the water that flows. Make your way to the sacred flame where saint and goddess share the name of Brigid, blessing our sons and daughters to the fire that burns and the healing waters. Let it all go, let it all go. Surrender your heart for the goddess to unfold. Let it all go, release your woes to the flame that burns and the water that flows. The water is so powerful that just one drop transferred into other water holds the same healing properties. Just as when we light our flame from a flame that was lit, from a flame that was lit from Kildare, it also holds the same healing, powerful properties. Let it all go, let it all go. Surrender your heart for the goddess to unfold. Let it all go, release your woes to the flame that burns and the water that flows. To the flame that burns and the water that flows. To the flame that burns and the water that flows.
Bridget's Well, also on the Bridget Song compilation. And I'd like to share with you, let's see, I'm having a little balancing act here, but what I want to do next is share with you the candle, where the candle is here. And as I mentioned, when I'm back in Arizona, I have this beautiful white sand that I use. But I thought, what am I going to use? Where am I going to find sand? I don't have any white sand. What am I going to? I thought, oh my goodness, I'm within walking distance to the ocean and the beach, where there just happens to be a whole lot of sand. So this morning on my walk, I went down to the Langley Beach by the marina, and I said a blessing and a prayer and sat by the water, and I collected some of the sand there, which is what we're using for these blessings. And when we're complete with our blessings, I will return this sand back to the beach, back to Mother Nature, and release all of your blessings to the ocean. So what we have here is our 2 Bridget candles in the sand. So this is the sand that I collected this morning, and I want to show you a picture of exactly where I was sitting when I collected the sand so that you can see as well. So that's, oh, there I am. That's what I was looking at. You can see the mountains in the distance with the snow on them, the waves coming in, and the boats out there. And that sand that you're looking at in that picture is this sand right here. I just wanted to share that with you, just kind of give you a reference point. And for this next piece, I'm going to do a song called Bridget of the Sacred Waters. And get ready, because after this song, we will then be doing some healing blessings. People have been sharing some healing blessings and prayers that they would like to have put forth for themselves and for others, which is such a beautiful gift. So we'll be doing that soon. So this picture that is next to me here is a picture of myself and the beautiful, wonderful, most amazing Selena Fox, the High Priestess of Circle Sanctuary, and we are on Circle Sanctuary land in this picture. And if you look in front of us, there's a spring. It might look like the water's not clear, but it's very clear. That's sand under there, and the water bubbles up from the sand. And if you were listening to the concert before I appeared, there was music playing, and the song was called Bridget of the Sacred Waters. And when you hear that song in the very beginning, you hear bubbling water, and that is the sound of that spring. I went with her, and we recorded the sound of the spring and included it in the song. This next song, as I mentioned, is Bridget of the Sacred Waters, and it is a co-write with myself and Selena Fox. So I just wanted to share with you, Selena, this is Selena, there. And I don't know if you're out there, Selena, but Selena is, there's not enough words for how amazing Selena is as a person, as a goddess, as a community leader, as truly a force of nature for earth-based religions, the goddess, and for caring for the land. Truly, truly, what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soul. So I'm grateful to call Selena friend, and we're going to say goodbye to her now. Where did she go? There. Bye-bye. And I'd like to sing the song. That is a co-write. Much like I saw the notice in a Facebook group that Aaron Aurelia put out with the poem, same sort of thing happened many, many years ago. I saw one of Selena's posts, and she had a Bridget's chant that she'd written, just words on the screen. And so what I did is got inspired, and it said, make me a song. And so I made it a song, and with her blessing. And then we had the wonderful opportunity to put her voice on the recording as well. So if you go to the Bridget Songs compilation and you go to Bridget of the Sacred Waters, you will hear the song, and you'll hear Selena's voice as well as my voice together. I recorded her in Wisconsin, took the tracks back to Arizona, and brought them together. So just fun with technology, bringing magical things together. Let's get this ready for you. Well, that's a bit loud. This one is looped from scratch, so let me get this ready. It keeps going back to lit by the flame. I have a feeling that that needs to get written and fully developed, because it's talking. Lit by the flame, that was lit by the flame, that was lit by the flame of Kildare. All right, just checking my notes here. Yes. Here we go. Bridget of the sacred waters, Bridget of the sacred waters, Bridget of the sacred waters, Bridget of the sacred waters. renew us, guide us, inspire us. Bridget of the sacred waters, Bridget of the sacred waters, cleanse us, bless us, guide us, inspire us, guide us of the sacred waters, Bridget of the sacred waters, cleanse us, bless us, guide us, inspire us, guide us, inspire us, Bridget of the sacred waters, heal us, renew us, guide us, inspire us, Bridget of the sacred waters, holy well, inspire us, sacred spring, inspire us, holy well of the sacred waters, sacred spring of the sacred waters, Bridget of the sacred waters, guide us, inspire us, Bridget of the sacred waters, 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 guide us, inspire us, Bridget of the sacred waters, heal us, renew us, Bridget of the sacred waters, guide us, inspire us, Bridget of the sacred waters, Bridget of the sacred waters, cleanse us, bless us, heal us, renew us, guide us, inspire us, Bridget of the sacred waters, cleanse us, bless us, heal us, renew us, guide us, inspire us, Bridget of the sacred waters, cleanse us, bless us, heal us, renew us, guide us, inspire us, Bridget of the sacred waters, Bridget of the sacred waters, Bridget of the sacred waters, holy wells, sacred springs, Bridget, come to us, be in us, Bridget, Bridget, Bridget. Goddess Bridget of the Sacred Holy Waters. That is a co-write with myself and Selena Fox. Beautiful, beautiful soul doing really good work in the world. That song is also available on the Bridget Songs compilation, which is on Bandcamp. I'm asking for a very low $10 minimum suggested donation for this concert, and that is one of the ways that you can donate. You can also do Venmo, PayPal, old school. You can send me a check to my post office box in Prescott, Arizona. And of course, you can download music on Bandcamp. So you win, 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 win. You get the concert and you also get the music. Sanctuary of Bridget is saying, love it. Tattooed Grandma saying, Bridget rap. I like it. Now that would be a concept album, wouldn't it? Bridget rap. Put it on the list. Bridget Eden is saying, I just got this book in the mail today, going to read it later. It is beautiful. Bridget Eden, are you speaking of the book that Sanctuary of Bridget put out, Lauren Carriel? What is it called? It's called Bridget's Light Anthology. How wonderful. Well, folks, we have reached the blessing, healing portion of the concert. I don't even like to call this a concert. I don't even know what to call it, but it seems like more than a concert. All right. I'm going to get some music ready because we have a lot of healing blessings. I think we've had over 200 comments on just one of the requests that I put out for healing blessings. I am wondering if perhaps it is not going to work that way because the battery just went dead on the iPod, which is weird because I just charged it up. And to prevent that from happening with my iPad, give me just one moment. If you don't plug them in, sometimes they go away. All right, so that isn't going to work. So we are changing directions to, I'm actually going to play this song directly from my Bandcamp page because the iPod's not working. And what I'll play is, it's from my Letting Go album, and it's called Fall Into Bliss. And it's just instrumental. You know you want to play. There you go. And I need to plug it in here, so give me just a second. Sorry about that. Little technology glitch, but it's fixed. Thank you, Brigid. All right. Facebook user saying, yes, that book, Bridget Eden. Katie's saying, healing request for Anna and her mom. Wonderful. Thank you for that. I will ask you to type some healing requests a little later, and I'll try to remember that and put that in there. But please type it to me when I ask for them, because I imagine things will scroll away. Energy Medicine Woman, I think that's Titania, is saying, I am enjoying this concert, Celia. Happy Imbolc, connecting with Bridget of the Hearth and making lasagna while you are singing while I cook in the kitchen. That's awesome. I love that I'm there with you in the kitchen and we are here together. Sheila's saying, oh gosh, this soared my spirits and I have goosebumps. Thank you. Selena is amazing. I'm hoping after working I can do donations. Thank you, Sheila. And yeah, if you need to do donations tomorrow or the next day or whenever it's convenient for you, it's all good. It's all good. And Energy Medicine Woman is saying, it is Titania. I love you, sweet sister, and I love you, sweet sister, too. Check out what Titania's doing. All sorts of good things. And she and I collaborated on something recently for an energy medicine project with the elements, the Chinese elements, and some of my music was used, and that was a great honor. Thank you. All right, so we're getting some sweet music happening. This is from my Letting Go album, which is also Name Your Price on Bandcamp. So if you like this piece of music, you'll love the whole album. It's all about meditations and mantras. And the next thing I need to do is go to my phone, where I'm going to go to that post that has the blessings in it. Oh, and it has since scrolled away. So this may take a moment. We'll see if I can find it quickly. I don't think it's going to be quick. I had it all queued up and, well, you know, sometimes the fairies come in and they have a different idea. So now I need to go search my page. I actually have to go to my own page to do this. Oh, look, and Celia's live on her page, so I'm hearing her there too. No, we don't want that. I love all the technology. So what we will do for the healing blessings is with water. And we have this wonderful vial of water. Thank you again to Tabitha, who delivered some of Bridget's water to me from the Bridget's Well in Kildare, Ireland. I have collected water there myself in the past, but I didn't have access to my candle or my water. So I was really, really grateful that she was willing to share. So we'll take this, which has a dropper in it, and for each blessing we will drop the Bridget water from Kildare into the sand that I gathered from here on Whidbey Island this morning. So let me get this all ready. A little challenging. I only have two hands. Saraswati, where are you when I need you? All right. And there we go. You probably can't see this yet, but I'll do my best to show it to you as we go through. And now we are scrolling to find that. So what we will do is I will read all the blessings, and what I'm going to ask you to do is to become present and to bring your healing energy, your good intentions, and your light to all of these beautiful beings who are seeking different kinds of healing all over the world. I will not be using last names because I want to maintain and protect people's privacy, and I will apologize in advance for if I do not pronounce names correctly or if I do not assume the correct gender. So I apologize in advance for that. It's not really about those things so much as it is the intention, and I hope you will give me some grace on those pieces. All right, we are back to queued up. And I am going to take a deep breath in. In Bridget's name, we light the flame. And as Bridget's daughters, we bring the sacred water. I'm going to send out healing, Bridget healing for Heidi Miser, liver transplant soon, and for it to be successful for all involved. Blessings to you. And then we will drop this water into the sand. Just let me get this ready here. So for each blessing, we'll drop water into the sand. And then that water will be returned to the ocean when we're complete. Can you see it? You can't. I'm going to have to lift it up. All right. I have a dropper full. We have Bridgets Flame and Bridget's water. So that is for Heidi, liver transplant. Now we have Exie is saying, so many needing peace through loss, others with health and mental wellness concerns. Blessings. Mary Ann is asking for healing blessings for Alex, Meg, and Kathy. Anne is asking for healing for my persistent and debilitating cough. Blessings to you, Anne. Corey is asking blessings and healings for our great mother. What a beautiful request. Blessings for the great mother. Stephanie is asking healing blessings for Charlie, Pagan, and Megan, my family. Thank you and bright blessings to you. That one's going out for you, Stephanie. Maggie is saying, 6 weeks ago I was diagnosed with both breast cancer and kidney cancer. I'm getting ready to undergo massive surgeries for both. Sending healing blessings to you, Maggie. Next we have Robin is asking healing and blessings for Jenny, Ari, Daniel, myself, Harry, and Julia, and blessings for Gaia, love, and peace. Kat is asking for blessings for Kat and Amy. Anna. Amethyst is asking for, it just says Samantha and fibromyalgia. We have Bianca asking for empathy for humanity. Beautiful. Selena Fox is asking for healing and wellness for planet Earth. Several people commented on that. Also asking for blessings. Uh-oh. Saraswati, where are you? Natasha's saying healing and wellness for these dark days of unrest and the pandemic. Kristen is saying, I second that. Heal planet Earth and create active, abundant creation towards proactive care for Mother. I cannot pronounce this name because I believe it is written in Turkish, but the translation is, hold on, Mother Earth, hear us, in Turkish. It's starting to look like raindrops in the water, in the sand. Gretchen is saying, let Earth herself tell me how to do for her. Beautiful. Heidi is saying, blessed be for planet Earth. Amy is asking for my mom and my youngest granddaughter. Donna is asking blessings and healings for the great Mother Gaia. Sarah is asking healing blessings for Mary and the family and friends she left behind. We will miss you and never forget you. Hope you found peace and comfort. We will wait to see you again. Blessings. Alexander is asking healing for Paul that has prostate cancer with metastasis to bone, liver, and lymph nodes. Blessings. Mondi is asking, respectfully requesting healing, wellness, safety, and abundance, blessings, peace for my daughter, Megan, son-in-law, Blake, son, Brandon, and myself, Mondi. Thank you so much, Celia, and blessed be. Just gonna make sure this music doesn't end. Yes, for Mondi. There are so many blessings, we may need to do another concert, which, you know, I think that actually is feeling like it might happen because there's so many, I can't get to them all. Kenny is saying healing for every single person in the world, in every country, in every city around the world, health and well-being to all, blessed be. Beautiful. I don't know if you can still see Darlene is asking healing blessings for all enduring illness and loss of family and friends. Shelley is asking healing for all my children, Sarah, Kristen, and Matt. Bless all their homes with happiness and abundance. Thank you, Celia. This is for Shelley. Mary is asking, yes, please, also a loving healing for all spiritual beings. Cheers. Blessings coming my way. That's Lucy asking for that. And we have Suzanne asking healing, blessing, and home for myself. Thank you, blessed be. We will have a home blessing coming up very soon as well. Sandra is asking healing blessings for my sons, Jency, Christopher, Nicholas, and for myself. Thank you. The healing water of Brigid. Paula is asking, please help my dear Elizabeth in her battle with cancer. Blessed Bridget. And we have Sean asking blessings for my daughter Kitana for safe delivery of my second granddaughter, as she's had enough time in the womb, weighing in at 5 pounds 1 ounce, and my daughter is 37 weeks gone already. I am going to choose 3 more to do here, and then I will read some from up there, and the rest we will have to do another time. There are so many. Allison is saying, healing Mother Earth and all who need it. Very generous. Gypsy is saying, healing and prosperity. And we have Sharon saying, healing and blessings to all who require. So that is going to be our last one from here. And I've decided I'm going to do this concert again on Friday and again on Saturday, so that people who are not able to be present will have another opportunity to join in on all of the Bridget goodness, healings, blessings, and all of the music. I will do it live again, probably the same set list, maybe throw in some different songs and maybe requests each concert, and of course more blessings for each concert. Before I read some of these blessings, I just want to send one out that has been really up for me today. Dear sweet soul, Albin Wisniewski is in hospice right now, making his transition in Prescott, Arizona. Albin, I know from the Center for Spiritual Living in Prescott. Dear sweet soul, and I'm thankful to Jackson Rausch, who FaceTimed me 10 minutes before the concert started. He was visiting Albin, and I got a chance to see him and sing to him. And it made me cry, and I had to pull myself together to be able to sing for you. So, blessings and healing and a safe, easy, painless transition. What he said to me was, I think he said, get me out of here. So I sang Carry Me Home to him. So that's for Albin. Let's see. We have, you are so generous, Celia. Thank you, Titania. Healing and health and abundance for family and all who need it. That's Judy asking for that. Bridget is saying, yesterday was my father's funeral. Healing blessings for him, for myself, my mother, Pat, my son, Luke, and my sister, Melissa. Bridget Eden, please read mine, Celia. There, read it. Excellent. And if you feel like I missed it, just post it again, and I'll see if I can find it. DJ Thomas is saying, healing for my mother, Mary Chris. May her pained arm and poor health, may she become well again. Beautiful. May she become well again. Sheila is saying, may blessings bestow upon your Celia for all you do, my wish towards you. Thank you. Received. Thank you. Facebook user is saying, thank you. And Katie is asking for Anna, or Anna, not sure how to pronounce that, and for her mom. Wonderful. Cody is asking healing blessings for my friend Nikki. She has been having sudden blood pressure issues. Nikki, sending blessings to Nikki. Absolutely. And Michelle is saying, she's replying to Bridget, sending blessings for her and her family, which is very generous and very sweet. So we will wrap this portion up now, and know that If you sent me a blessing healing request on social media, I have it, and I will be doing this again and starting from where I left off on Friday. I believe the time that we will be doing the concert on Friday will be 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if all goes well, Erin's group will be hosting that one, Erin Aurelia. She has a Bridget group on Facebook as well. Shout out to Bridget's Grove, wonderful folks there, as well as Sanctuary of Bridget and The Way of the Goddess with Regina. I hope you're all enjoying the concert. All right, I'm going to just give you a moment to take a moment to bless this. Every little drop is a blessing, and it's in the sand and the water, and I will return this back to the ocean when we are complete after the last concert on Saturday. Rita is saying, peaceful transition to my mother who is at home on hospice. Raven is saying, healing to Jen. And Erin is saying, yes, the Torch of Bridget Facebook group. Link to the group is on the page I posted earlier. Wonderful. Thank you, Erin. So if you'd like to connect more with that, there you have it. The Torch of Bridget Facebook group. I'm just going to bless all this wonderful, wonderful energy. And in general, I want to bless anyone who is dealing with physical pain. Anyone who has health issues, anyone who is struggling with confusion, anyone who is having the experience of mental wellness issues, trying to stay centered, anyone who is caring for another who is transitioning or needs care, anyone who is working on addictions, anyone who is needing a sense of peace and grace. There's so many ways that we can heal and that we can bless. And I want to send blessings out to anyone and everyone who is in need of blessings, which seems to me is all of us. For the moments of uncertainty and ambiguity, for the moments of pain, suffering, for the losses, for all who are suffering from COVID, for all the people on the front lines, for the teachers, for the students, for those who are in the medical profession, who are putting their lives on the line every single day, for our police officers and for our firefighters, for our first responders, for all the people who are in the grocery stores, making sure that the shelves are stocked, for all the people who are delivering food, for all of the people who are making the world a better place in little ways, in big ways, in small ways, in medium ways. Blessings and healings for all. Blessings, 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 blessings. May Bridget be with you, here, now, and always. Judy is saying, thank you, Celia. This is just beautiful. Katie is saying, thank you. Igraine is saying, blessed Imbolc. Lisa is saying, beautiful blessings. Celia T. Farran, thank you so much. Raven is saying, healing to Jen, who is dealing with advanced cancer. Erin is saying, oh, we read that one. Wonderful. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As I mentioned, I've decided I'm going to do this concert again on Friday. That is the 5th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So wherever you are watching it now, aside from the groups that hosted, although they may want to host it again, but I can't guarantee that. Any place that is my page, a group or YouTube or Facebook, you can go there again at that time and we'll do this concert again. No two concerts are ever the same, even if the set list is the same. So if you'd like more of this, you want to soak up more Bridget energy, come on back on Friday. All right. So I mentioned about my itinerary when I would travel in Ireland, and people would ask me, so where did you go? Like, what was your itinerary? And I scratched my head because what? My approach to traveling in Ireland was just getting in the car and driving. They call it rambling round and going where the Spirit led me. So I honestly do not know a lot of the places that I've been, aside from if I look at pictures or plaques that I took pictures of. And of course, my iPhone tells me where I was at the time, and that's been awfully helpful. So this next song that I'm going to sing is a home blessing. So we've blessed our bodies and our spirits and each other and our health, and now we're going to bless our homes. And I'd like to share with you where I wrote the home blessing. I was in Drum, Ireland, because I followed a sign that said, Bridget's Well, this way. And this is a picture of the Brigid statue at the Bridget's Well in Drum, Ireland. There she is. And this is a Catholic, I believe it was a Catholic church. And so they often call Bridget Mary of the Gale. As you can see, she looks a lot like Mary in this picture, but she's got a Bridget's cross down there at her feet, and somebody put flowers in her hands, which is really sweet. So that is one vision of her. Here's another of her. Oops, that's not it. There we go. There we go, and there we go. Nope. Oops. Give me a second. This one. I want this one. There we go. So there's the plaque that said St. Bridget's Holy Well. This well had like an encasement around it. You can see the wall. It was a full circle, and in the center is the well, which I'll show you in a moment. And as you can see, there's just green fields all the way around it, and there's water flowing nearby. So that is another angle. And then here is a picture of myself having a selfie with Brigitte. And as you can see in the forefront, you'll see that's where the well is. That's the well down into the water that flows through. And then I turned around and I saw this plaque. I'll put it here for you. And so this is a Brigid home blessing. One side is in Gaelic, in Irish. I don't understand it and I can't read it. But the other side is in English. And as I mentioned, sometimes when I see words or a poem, it automatically turns into a song, a melody in my head. So you may have seen a video of me out on YouTube singing this because the song came immediately, the melody came immediately, and I did a little video there and I put it up on YouTube. And I did put the live audio of it on the Bridget Songs compilation. So if that is the only version that is available at this time, I want to create a recorded version with the looper, which is what I'm going to do now. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that in the near future and make it available for you. So there's the words there. I'm going to, oopsie, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to bring it up here so that you can see it while I sing it. You can see that? Yeah, okay. So moving along to a home blessing. Home, this thing that I've called an elusive thing for so long, because I think for 4.5, almost 5 years, I was on the road full time and did not have a home to go back to. I had a storage unit, a P.O. box, and a car. And the home that I knew was the road. Then COVID hit and a pandemic struck, and that was not possible anymore. So I still haven't really set down roots. I have been in the pandemic time, moving from place to place, staying with friends, and I felt a little displaced. I feel very much at home here on Whidbey Island, so I imagine spending a lot more time here. But home for me has been elusive and unicorn-like. But for most of you, you have homes that you go to and you create a beautiful space for yourself and you create a sanctuary. And that's what this is for, to create a sanctuary for the home that you are in. Let's just do it. All right, so get present, be in your own space. You can think of home as being in your heart as well. And what people would ask me, so where do you live? And it's very hard to explain to people that I don't live anywhere in particular. So Janice Stanfield, another musical friend, artist, taught me this phrase: I am geographically untethered. I love that. Geographically untethered. And so we will get this ready for the Bridget home blessing.
Oh this home, bless this home, May Bridget bless the house wherein you dwell. Bless every fireside, every wall and floor. Bless every heart that beats beneath its roof. Bless every tongue and mind forevermore. Bless every hand that toils to bring joy, and every foot that walks its portal through. This is my wish today, my constant prayer. May Bridget bless the house that shelters you. May Bridget bless the house wherein you dwell. Bless every fireside, every wall and floor. Bless every heart that beats beneath its roof. Bless every tongue and mind forevermore. Bless every hand that toils to bring joy, and every foot that walks its portal through. This is my wish today, my constant prayer. May Bridget bless the house that shelters you. May Bridget bless the house wherein you dwell. Bless every fireside, every wall and floor. Bless every heart that beats beneath its roof. Bless every tongue and mind forevermore. Bless every hand that toils to bring joy, and every foot that walks its portal through. This is my wish today, my constant prayer. May Bridget bless the house that shelters you. May Bridget bless the house wherein you dwell. Bless every fireside, every wall and floor. Bless every heart that beats beneath its roof. Bless every tongue and mind forevermore. Bless every hand that toils to bring joy, and every foot that walks its portal through. This is my wish today, my constant prayer. May Bridget bless the house that shelters you. May Bridget bless the house wherein you dwell. Bless every fireside, every wall and floor. Bless every heart that beats beneath its roof. Bless every tongue and mind forevermore. Bless every hand that toils to bring joy, and every foot that walks its portal through. This is my wish today, my constant prayer. May Bridget bless the house that shelters you. May Bridget bless the house wherein you dwell. Bless every fireside, every wall and floor. Bless every heart that beats beneath its roof, and every tongue and mind forevermore. Bless every hand that toils to bring joy, and every foot that walks its portal through. This is my wish today, my constant prayer. May Bridget bless the house that shelters you. May Bridget bless the house that shelters you.
Bridget, home blessings. Wonderful. It looks like it's not scrolling for me, so I need to, oh my goodness, there's a lot more. Judy is saying, oh, I love this. Can I get it at Bandcamp? Judy, I'm not sure which song you meant because sometimes it scrolls away. I'm assuming that you meant the Bridget Home Blessing. And that is available on the Bandcamp Bridget Songs compilation. The version that I sang in Ireland. So it's just me singing a cappella, with wind blowing and birds in the background. This song is not yet available as a recording, but I'm hoping to make it available by the end of the month to my Patreon subscribers, which is also another wonderful way to donate for the concert and continue to support me and get tons of music. So my Patreon page has over 170, maybe 180 exclusive songs on it. I think I did put the Eternal Flame in Bridget's Name We Light the Flame, and the meditation from last year is on Patreon. So that is available, but I don't believe I've done anything with the home blessing yet. It is on the list, and the first people who will get it will be the Patreon subscribers. Thank you to my Patreon subscribers. Please consider becoming a Patreon subscriber. I've lost quite a few Patreon subscribers in the last few months. I suspect the holidays was a big part of that, people needing to rein in their money a little bit more. So please consider subscribing. There is a concert club as well. So if you join the concert club on Patreon, then you are never asked to donate for the live concerts. And you get all of the concerts replays in one place in perpetuity. So that is another wonderful thing. There's a song club, which you get $5 gets you one song every month, $10 gets you a song every week, and those are songs that I write and record every week. So people have not heard them. You get the very first off-the-press versions of songs. David is saying, love being a subscriber. David, you were one of my very first subscribers, and thank you for your support. Michelle is saying, the Bridget Home Blessing was awesome and amazing. Thank you, Michelle. Hope to make it available to you soon. Rachel is saying, love the house blessing. Oliver's saying, that was beautiful. Lisa's saying, beautiful. Thank you. And the rest has scrolled away. All right. We are running over time, but I have a few more songs for you. I'm going to skip the next one and provide that for you on the next concert and move to a Goddess Bridget blessing called May You Shine. I know you all ask, so this next song I'm singing is recorded. It is available on the Bridget Songs compilation with karaoke tracks. So that is on Bandcamp, and it's the only place that it is. So we are going to, yes. Okay. Everybody doing okay out there? May you shine with the power of St. Bridget. May you be blessed with the goddess in your heart. May you know your name as she gently walks beside you. And may you shine, shine, shine with your radiant light. While I'm thinking of it, if there's anyone else who has a Facebook group or a page on social media, and you would like to broadcast the next concerts on your page as a host, please reach out to me, because I will have a few slots and be able to do that for these next concerts. Katie is saying, I have the Bridget karaoke CD. I listen to it all the time. Awesome, Katie. Which reminds me, if you downloaded the Bridget karaoke songs compilation CD in the past, you might want to go and see if there's new songs, because I tend to add new songs, like usually at least one every year. So you can go and find the new ones, and it's name your own price. So you can, if you've already donated and you already have it, you can name your price for the few songs that are added. I like to make it really, really user-friendly that way. Make sure we're working. And may you shine, shine, shine with the power of Saint Bridget. May you shine, shine, shine with the goddess
goddess in your heart, and may you know your name. As she gently walks beside you, may you shine, shine, shine with your radiant light. Oh, oh. When the clouds are rumbling and tears start to fall, and you fear that love is gone, take a moment, call her name. Brigid will guide you home, and may you shine, shine, shine with the power of Saint Brigid. May you shine, shine, shine with the goddess in your heart, and may you know your name. As she gently walks beside you, may you shine, shine, shine with your radiant light. When the waves are crashing relentlessly and you're paralyzed with fear, let them take you over, carry you to sea. You'll find Bridget there, and may you shine, shine, shine with the power of Saint Brigid. May you shine, shine, shine with the goddess in your heart, and may you know your name. As she gently walks beside you, may you shine, shine, shine with your radiant light. Give her your hands, give her your heart, give her your worries and your cares, give her your hopes, give her your dreams. Call her name, and Bridget will be there. And may you shine, shine, shine with the power of Saint Bridget. May you shine, shine, shine with the goddess in your heart, and may you know your name. As she gently walks beside you, may you shine, shine, shine with your radiant light. May shine. Again, this song is also available on the Bridget Songs compilation. There is a ticker tape here in the bottom, which gives you the Bandcamp link. And if you look wherever this is posted, there's information, the details information. There should be a clickable link there as well. I hope that makes it easier. Wow, a Facebook user is saying, I just realized I was divorced 15 years ago today from my abusive husband. When we got the court date, I thought it was a good sign that Bridget was giving me strength to leave. Also, my first ever ritual was Imbolc 25 years ago today. Also, when I chose this as my name, Bridget Eden, so I have been Bridget now longer than I was my birth name. Wow, today is 15 years for you of a very important transition in your life. Lisa's saying, radiance. Scoop Tabla saying, yes, shine, shine, shine. Thank you. That's Celia. And a Facebook user saying, Celia, may the abundance of Bridget bless you and bring you flowing prosperity, glowing good health, never-ending poetry, and always bring you a safe place to lie your head every night. Thank you for your priestess gifts. That's from Tizzy. Thank you. And thank you for telling me your names as Facebook users, because I don't know who you are, and I don't like that. I like to know who is sharing and who to honor in that. So,
We are coming to a close. I'd like to do one last song called Merry Meet and Merry Part, and then close the circle and then send you on your way with all of these beautiful Bridget blessings. Again, I'll do this concert on Friday, which is the 5th, second, third, I think it's the 4th. Friday, no. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday. Whatever day is Friday. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll do this same concert again. I'll probably mix it up and do some different songs. So if you want to come back for another good dose of Bridget, come. And if you'd like to tell your friends so that if they missed it, they can come and join us, that would be wonderful. I just decided to do that just before this show. So I will put the word out in case people want to join in. And so this concert will be available if you missed like part of the beginning. As soon as I turn it off and stop streaming, it will be available wherever you're watching it from the beginning. All right. David is saying, love your work and mission. Keep on keeping on. Brightest blessings to all. Thank you, David. You've been a wonderful supporter. Molly is saying, thank you so much, Celia. This was really special and so lovely to feel the energy. And Katie, thank you, Molly. And Katie is saying, may you have warm words on cold evenings, a full moon on a dark night, and the road downhill all the way to your door. I love all these blessings. I'm a words person, so I love that stuff. So before we do this last song, which I know you'll ask, so this next song, which is the last song before we close out the circle, is available, but it's only available on Patreon for Patreon subscribers. It's called Merry Meet and Merry Part. And I'm so grateful to all of you who tuned in. And I want to give a shout out to Molly from Bridget's Grove Creative Spirit Circle for hosting. So if you're watching from Bridget's Grove, you are so lucky to be connected to Molly doing such wonderful work. If you don't know about Molly and her work, go to Bridget's Grove Creative Spirit Circle group on Facebook and ask her to join that. You will not be disappointed. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we also have Sanctuary of Brigid. They just released a wonderful Bridget anthology. Go check that out. It's called Bridget's Light Anthology, available wherever you get books. Go check them out. And then also Regina, my dear sweet sister Regina from Newfoundland. We are broadcasting in her group, Way of the Goddess with Regina. If you would like to host this on Friday or Saturday, please let me know and we can arrange that. Macro Cosmic is saying, I've bought your previous albums and love them and all of your new work. Thanks for being a creator. Thank you, Macro. So appreciate when you support. And Facebook user Bridget is saying, I just noticed that the date is 2222. I don't know how I forgot that. Yeah, I have to tell you, what I do is I create a Facebook post event, and then what I do is just before the concert, I typically change it to the next year because I plan to do this every year. And last year I went, oh my gosh, it's going to be on 2/2/2/2 next year. So I've been waiting a whole year knowing that it was going to be on 2/2/2/2. And that just makes me really happy. And I'm glad that you caught that too. Love the twos. Love the twos. All right. I'm going to tune this because I care. We tune because we care. Trying to think if there's anything I'm forgetting to tell you while we're connected here. Is there anything I'm missing? All the different ways to donate. Patreon. We love it when you become Patreon subscribers. Love it. Come on, Louise. Oh, I never did introduce you to the band. Louise is my guitar. We're tuning her up right now for you. Behind me and to my left is Thelma, my drum. So we have Thelma and Louise. Also in front of me to my left is the iPad. We call him Mac. At my feet is the looper. We call her Cindy. Cindy Looper. That's right. You heard that right. Children of the 80s, are you with me? When I have the Bose Tower set up, I call him Bose Diddley. So that's the band. I'm not doing the Shameless City plug today with Cindy the Looper. Some of you have seen it before. All I ask is that you donate, buy the music, and keep supporting artists because we need you. And hopefully you need us, and we'll continue to do good work for you. Independent artists. All right, you're replying to each other and connecting. Again, this replay will be available, and I will redo this concert live on Friday and on Saturday. Watch my social media for that. Get that a little happier. You know, I just also had a thought too. If you really liked some of the songs that I did today that are not available yet as a download, you can come back to this recording and make a note for yourself where it is in the concert, and then you can go listen to it forever and ever, amen, at least the live version. So that's another option if you're like, oh my gosh, I need to hear that again. It's there. I'm so grateful to you all for being here with me. I hope you come back. Oh, and mark February 14th for a Come Home to Your Heart concert, and March 17th for a St. Patrick's Day Celtic myth and legend concert. Well, we met as strangers, but we'll part as friends. You captured my heart, now you are my kin. Oh, but I must go, though I wish that I could stay. It's a long and lonesome road, and I must be on my way. Merry meet and merry part, may we merry meet again. We'll have no long goodbyes, just an honoring of clan. And I will miss you when I hold you in my heart. Merry meet and merry part, merry meet and merry part. May the wind be at your back, may the road rise to meet you. No matter the weather, may good fortune always greet you. May the rain fall soft upon your field, and the sun give you grace. And I think of you fondly with a smile upon my face. Merry meet and merry part, may we merry meet again. We'll have no long goodbyes, just an honoring of clan. And I will miss you when I hold you in my heart. Merry meet and merry part, merry meet and merry part. And every soul we meet changes us forever, and with each heartbeat I'm so glad you also see the preciousness of each moment we're together. Thank you for being here with me. Merry meet and merry part, and may we merry meet again. We'll have no long goodbyes, just an honoring of clan. And I will miss you when I hold you in my heart. Merry meet and merry part, merry meet. Well, we met as strangers, but we'll part as clan. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to get some music set up so that after we do the closing of the circle, I will play this music so that you can listen to something while you finish out your chats. Some of the places where we are sharing, your chat screen will go away as soon as I click the button off. And I don't want that for you. I want you to be able to say your last piece or say goodbye to a friend that you've been chatting with. I think that happens on YouTube, but I don't think it happens in Facebook. Where was I? Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all so much for your donations. I really appreciate it. I did ask for a $10 minimum suggested donation for this. Just a little brief note that I made all of the concerts name your own price last year with free access, and that didn't work so well for me. So many people watched but did not donate. So I'm now just asking for a minimum donation if it's possible for you. I don't want to turn people away though, so if your finances are really challenged, I would really rather you have the healing and the blessings and take that away with you so that you will become more abundant and more healthy and more alive and vital so that you can donate later or support the next artist and thrive. So I just want to say that. Please do not feel guilt if you cannot or it's not in your stars right now to donate. All right. Getting the music ready. And thank you, by the way, for sharing this. Feel free to share the link as much as you want. And also, feel free to tag friends in your comments so that they can come back to hear and watch as well. And they can catch the replay. Brigid of the Sacred Waters, I'm getting that ready. So I'll play Brigid of the Sacred Waters. If you didn't catch the first part, as I mentioned, I did it live for you. But when you hear the water in the beginning, it is from Bridget's Spring in Wisconsin, Barneveld, Wisconsin, from Circle Sanctuary, where Selena and I spent some time together, and it was a co-write between her and myself. So that's ready. Keeps doing that. Lit by the flame. I have to. Lit by the flame that was lit by the flame that was lit by the flame of Kildare. There we go. And as I suspected, our original candle burned out, but we still have our flame going. Bridget's flame, Bridget's sacred water. One last blessing of the beautiful Bridget water, and a big thank you to Tabitha for providing water from Bridget's well. Blessings. And now Brigid, Goddess Brigid. Brigid, we called you in. Your healing waters, your powerful sacred flame and fire. You are the goddess of new beginnings. You're a goddess of healing, of blessings, of grace, of community and connection. You're a goddess of forging. You're a goddess all around. And we are so grateful that you have been here with us. Bridie, thank you. Thank you for your presence. Fare thee well. We are grateful, grateful, grateful. And Brigid of the North, we thank you for being here with us to ground us and center us in a world that is ever changing and ever moving. We are so grateful for you and your presence, for the green earth beneath our feet, and for all of the wonderful new life that will spring forth in the trees and from the ground. Thank you. Thank you, Brigid of the North, Brigid of the Earth. Brigid of the East, we breathe your clear, clean air into our lungs, and we receive your inspiration for our creative endeavors, for creating better relationships, for creating more healthy bodies, minds, spirits, for creating abundant. All this inspiration comes into us from your air, from the East. Brigid of the East, thank you for being here with us. Grateful, grateful, grateful. And Brigid of the South, your fire, your hearth, your warmth, your flames. Thank you, Brigid of the South, for warming us, for opening us, for melting away anything and all things that no longer serve us, and for bringing that passion for life, a zest, a vitality, a desire. Thank you, Brigid of the South, for being here with us. We are grateful, grateful, grateful. Brigid of the West, your healing waters, thank you for your flow, for your presence, for your graciousness, for your healing of our minds, our hearts, our spirits, for your healings of past traumas, and your healing of anything that is no longer serving us, bringing us to a place of peace, vitality, health, and well-being. Brigid of the West, your sacred healing waters, we are grateful, grateful, grateful. Brigid from above, You are known as the Exalted One and your eternal flame of the sun. You warm us. You bring us light. You bring us blessings. And your light comes through. It comes through us. And it comes in through the plants, the trees, all of the growth. Brigid of above, we are grateful, grateful, grateful. And Bridget from below, we are so grateful for grounding us way, way deep, deep, deep down into the earth. For we are always supported, and we are always, always given what we need and what we want. And we are grateful for all of the blessings that you have bestowed upon us, and for this wonderful place to live, planet Earth, Gaia. Thank you, Bridget from below, for being here with us. We are grateful, grateful, grateful. And Bridget of our hearts, we have sung, we've connected, we've lit candles, and we've done water blessings. We've blessed ourselves and we've blessed others. We've brought in compassion. We've brought in kindness, openness, presence. Bridget of our hearts, we are grateful for your presence, for being here with us now, for loving us unconditionally, and for allowing us to love others unconditionally. Bridget of our hearts, thank you. We are grateful, grateful, grateful. And any and all spirits, guides, teachers that have been here with us, supporting us, allowing us to have a moment of grace, a moment away from all the stress and the trauma and the hard things, to just be in the presence of spirit. The guides, the teachers, the angels, the animal medicine, the plant medicine, the minerals, the light, the darkness, everything that serves all good things. We thank you for being here with us. We are grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I invite you to take a moment to give gratitude for any guides, teachers, blessing spirits that have been here with you this evening. To thank them, to release them, to ask them to stay with you if they will, go if they must. And to be in the presence of such greatness is truly an honor. It is my honor to serve you in this way. And I am grateful, grateful, grateful. Thank you for being here with us now. Brighty, Bridget, we are grateful for you. We are grateful for you. We are grateful for you for being with us now. Healing blessings. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you again here on Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and on Saturday during the day, probably 11 a.m., so that our European friends have a chance to join us in this journey. I'm grateful, 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 and we'll see you very, very soon. Guide us, inspire us, Bridget of the sacred waters, 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 cleanse us, bless us, heal
waters, cleanse us, bless us, heal us, inspire us, renew us, bless us, guide us, inspire us, Brigid of the sacred waters, cleanse us, bless us, heal us, inspire us, renew us, bless us, guide us, inspire us, Brigid of the sacred waters, Brigid of the sacred water, 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 Brigid of the sacred waters, Brigid of the sacred waters, cleanse us, bless us, heal us, renew us, guide us, inspire us, Brigid of the sacred waters, 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 cleanse us, bless us, be with us, heal us, renew us, inside us, Brigid of the sacred waters, 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 Brigid. Brigid of the sacred waters, 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 cleanse us, bless us, heal us, renew us, guide us, inspire us, Brigid of the sacred waters, 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 cleanse us, bless us, heal us, renew us, guide us, inspire us, Brigid of the sacred waters, Brigid of the sacred waters, cleanse us, bless us, heal us, renew us, guide us, inspire us, Brigid of the sacred waters, cleanse us, bless us, heal us, inspire us, renew us, bless us, guide us, inspire us, Brigid of the sacred waters, cleanse us, bless us, heal us, inspire us, renew us, bless us, guide us.